Hi Libra, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. So this is going to serve for all Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Libra for the week of October the 4th, okay? We're getting a little bit of relief this week. We have 2 planets coming out of retrograde and going direct. So going to start seeing some shifting here in the month of October. It's going to be really fast energy. I would say more towards the end of the month for people as we start to unwind some of these different things that have been going on. But there's a couple of those days. We've got October the 6th where Pluto comes out of retrograde. And then we have the actual 10th where we have Saturn coming out of retrograde. So in general, what I would say is for the most part, you may or may not see some financial movement towards the end of this week, at least starting to see a couple of different things show up. But as we do, we're going to go ahead and start with the Sacred Geometry deck. And I just want to go into my notes just real quickly here. There's just so much that's going on in the universe. I think I will only pull out the details that are specific or that I really feel are going to be important to be able to dig down into. But similarly to how we did the 27th through the 3rd, I am going to pull a card for the Sun, the Moon, and the Rising sign of Libra so that you will be able to try to tie any of those different types of pieces together for yourself. But in general, this is for Libra from the 4th through the 10th with our Sacred Geometry. Here we go. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, week of the 4th. Okay, here we go. You got 2 cards, Libra. The first card that we have is, wow, very interesting. We have card number 46, which reduces down to a 10. So we're talking about the ending of something, getting to that point. And the card is surrender. You need to release resistance and control, okay? Releasing. So releasing doesn't mean getting rid of your dream or your thoughts and your wants. It just means letting go of the outcome. So if in essence it's let go and let God or the universe or let source or whatever, whatever title you happen to put on that. But the other thing is, and here's why, is that you have the pineal activation. You've got more awakening going on here, Libra, here in the month of September. Now, this is a master card. This is card number 5, and the energy of 5 is all about changes. So what the universe is trying to get across to you right away is that your pineal is going to be continually activated, and it's universe taking over some things at this particular moment. So you need to kind of tap into what the universe is trying to bring to you, right? Empress mode, Venus energy, Libra, let things that you've already called into your awareness show up and let go of the outcome. Know that the universe is going to be able to take care of you here. Surrender the outcome and the day-to-day details. Get out of the analytical brain that we all have, because you guys know I'm a Libra, but put a little bit more focus and emphasis on allowing the energy to come through. So we're going to pull the cards, okay? We're going to do 1 card for every single day of the week. And then, of course, we'll clarify with the little white sage tarot where I'm called. And then we do have a couple of other oracles. And like I said, we are going to do at the end the Sun, the Moon, and the Rising specifically. So make sure that you stay tuned for that one. But here we go. Let us go into it. All right, let's have the energy for Libra for the 4th. Oh, wow, we'll get the whole week, huh? Let me understand how you want me to do this. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. Friday. Thank you very much. That's good. Saturday and Sunday, please. Woo! Saturday, and that can't be possible. We're gonna shuffle that back in. Okay, one more they said, and then we'll get into it. Well, yeah, Saturday and Sunday, please. Thank you. Saturday and Sunday. Wow. Okay, which means we get another card. Got a couple chakra cards that popped out here, so we get extra card on top of that to emphasize what's going on within that particular chakra. So, oh, I need you to pop out. I have a feeling that there's going to be more than one. Shuffle it up. Shake the energy out. Okay, so interesting combination that I'm seeing so far. Got the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the 3 of Wands. We have the Lover's card with the base chakra or root chakra, however you learned your terminology. We have the 8 of Cups. And so far we have the heart chakra down. So let's take a look at what's going on here within the heart chakra. Ooh, thank you so much. Okay. Haha. So we have the energy of the Magician here with that heart chakra. So technically these cards are not meant to be read in the reverse, but we will put a little extra emphasis on the weekend since that's how they originally wanted to flip, just to give you the heads up about how that's going to work, okay? All right. So as I can see it, there are changes coming up, and for the most part it looks like they're good. It looks like this is going to match up very well with the cards that we have here, surrendering and allowing the universe to continue to speak to you about what's coming up. What I feel very much is that there's, again, this is going to be financial. This is going to be financial for a lot of people, a lot of shifting that's happening here. There's something that you want that you've put out there, and there's an awareness about what it is that's on its way towards you. So there are material changes that are on their way, and you will be able to start to see the momentum shift with this particular week. Okay, you may not have the full realization of it, but the momentum of things shifting is what you're going to be able to see. So in order for us to make that happen, and why it goes in with the surrender card, is we start Monday off here with the 9 of Swords, and in this card it's called this deck that's called Suffering in Silence. And so the thing about that is that you are all in your head and you are thinking to the nth degree, and you're over analyzing things that are going on. Trust me, again, as a Libra, I understand how we can get into doing that. It does serve a purpose for us sometimes if we're called in to support something, to create the balance by making sure that we're looking at all ends of the spectrum. But the universe is saying don't do that in this particular moment. There isn't anything that's going on that somebody else couldn't support you with if you wanted to just have a quick conversation and talk it out. So there's a warning about trying to keep that in and suffering in silence. The other thing that I'm getting out of it is that there's some people that have had challenges and some anxiety about some of these financial shifts and changes that you're going through, okay? On the other level, there are other individuals that are going through the ascension process right now. And it's not going to slow down, guys, for the rest of the year when we hit this big changeover in 12/21. When we hit that whole big portal of 12/21, we are going to, trust me, up until now, it's going to just be a huge push with integrations, upgrades, and the different downloads that we're getting for many individuals. And so you may be having some challenges with your sleep pattern. The best I can say is try to take the rest that you can. Really, people, amp your water like crazy. Amp your water. And if you need support with water, what I'm just going to suggest as I continue to go through is either shielding your water. If you understand how to do water essences, I think you guys have seen my little bottle here, this indirect method of charging your water with crystals, but I would say you may want to take advantage of that. And Shungite would probably be another way to clear your water. You want to be as clear and crisp as you possibly can to help soften the blows of the integrations that we've got coming in. Okay, moving forward. When we move over into Tuesday's energy, we have the Three of Pentacles. In this deck, it's called Recognition and Reward. So something that you've already started, right, is it's coming back. Okay, it's coming back. The momentum is happening here. So the Three of Pentacles is a lot of collaboration. It's a lot of study time. It's creating the base energy for what it is that you wanted to create. You've like created the structure. It's little things at a time that you're working on that are going to create this strong structure. It is a strong structure, okay? So there is going to be recognition and reward. There's a potential that some of you guys are going to be adding partners or partnerships or new products or different things like that if you have your own shop or you are in, it really can be any type of business setting whatsoever. But there also could be the ability for some of you from a energy perspective, what do you want to call it? Coupling, that there's a potential that there is some new collaboration that's going to happen there, potentially in a relationship, okay? When we get to the energy of Wednesday, we have the Deception and Envy card. Yes, we have the Pluto going direct on this particular day. I'm telling you guys, there is just so much stuff that is happening on this day, but the biggest square that we have is where Pluto itself is trying to switch itself out of the energy of Capricorn. So what I want to be able to say about that is that it may not necessarily be you. It could be someone else in your energy that is just recognizing that there's things that are being dropped. There's things that you can no longer handle. The Seven of Swords actually has several different meanings to it. It doesn't have to be deception. It doesn't have to be envy, but you can watch out for that energy for sure on that particular day. But this is going to be a huge energetic day with Pluto going direct. So what I have to say about that is, what I really feel is that you are finally getting to the point where you realize, as you started to create these little situations, that there's just some things that don't fit in your toolbox anymore, and you're dropping them. And that is a good thing to do, because you can't carry all that stress with you as you're going into this new momentum period. So that is honestly what I'm getting with the Seven of Swords energy. I'm not really getting deception and envy out of it, although again, it could be. I do feel as though you're getting to the point where you're realizing something has to shift, something has to drop. I no longer need to try to carry this with me. And the need for holding on to something and protecting anything is usually where the energy of, ooh, what's kind of going on over there? They're kind of being a little sneaky, a little mysterious, that kind of an energy. So that's really all I feel about it. As we travel on, we get to Thursday's energy. Looky, looky, looky. We have another three. We have partnerships and alliances. This is the Three of Wands. So this is the energy of watching your ships come in. This is the energy of having made a choice, stuck to your choice. I might have driven you a little bit crazy at times, but you stuck to your guns, you stuck to your choice. You're starting to see the momentum build, and now the universe is starting to show you the things that are coming back in with these partnerships and alliances, okay? So partnerships can be relationships, which is why I brought it up with that three. So we got the 3-3 energy that's sitting here for sure. So take a look into your numerology. We will pull a card, but take a look into your numerology to see where that lives. But alliances as well, new opportunities, new business partnerships, new collaboration. I really feel that this is what's on board. When we move on into Friday's energy, now we have the Gemini Major Arcana. We have the Lover's card. In this deck, it's called Harmony, okay? So if there's been shifts, if there's been changes, if this isn't just your energy and you do have a partner, because I really feel strongly for some people, I'm getting the partner, domestic partner, whatever your situationship happens to be, I really feel that there is a change in the wind for them. We have the base chakra energy. So the base chakra, root chakra, as you guys know, is responsible for our grounding. It's responsible for our family. It's responsible for our finances, which creates the security of our base chakra force. It is responsible for, ancestry and other things that go on with it. But for me, what I'm getting out of this is that this has something to do with a rapid change with partnership, work, alliance, something like that. But that the Lover's card shows up here, does show that there is a choice that is being made. There was a choice that is being made. There is a choice that, is coming together. And for many of you, there's a potential that business and work are connected here for some people. That's really honestly the way I'm seeing it. The only other thing I can say is that if you happen to work from home, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of synchronicity. There's just this big, I'm just seeing, even though it's not on the table, I'm seeing 4 of Wands. So I'm seeing home is what I'm seeing. So that's where this is coming together for me. Okay. So there is something that's coming together with regards to root base chakra. So I would say you want to be all about your red, your orange. Carnelian is a really good stone to use. Any of the black stones would be good to use. And I'm just putting that out there because that's going to be important for someone. Shungite, kyanite, onyx, any of those any of the big black ones will help with maintaining that grounding energy that comes in with this Lover's Gemini energy. Okay. Now, we have 2 cards that originally showed up in the reverse position, so I want to put a little extra emphasis on this. When we get to Saturday, this is the energy of the 8 of Cups, and this one it's called the emotional withdrawal card. But the 8 of Cups really is kind of like a graduation card. It really is. It means that you've taken something to the farthest level of where it can go, and now you're giving yourself permission to release, knowing that you're getting ready to go take a different turn. Okay, so I really feel this has a lot to do with a change in that momentum, and it does have a lot to do with a choice that's coming up from a financial perspective. I really do feel that there is progression that is happening here with a financial choice or a business or an add-on or something like that. Energy is what's coming. So you've done everything you could. You're letting go of all the old stuff that was there, and now you're getting ready to press on. When we get to the energy of Sunday, we have the heart chakra mixed in with the awareness card. And in this deck, that's called awareness, but it's the magician card that shows up here. Who doesn't want the magician to show up? So we have Mercury that is actually supporting you this particular week. Now, this energy also is supporting very specifically with what's going on with the pineal gland, and saying you've done everything that you can do at this particular moment, throughout this whole scenario here. Let the universe communicate to you, right? So you're surrendering here and you're letting the universe communicate to you here with this one energy. And I want to show you again why. Numerology, people. 4 and 1 together is 5. And that goes together with the 5 energy of the pineal gland. You are going to be receiving the information that you need from the universe by this weekend for the next appropriate steps for you. Okay? Now let's go ahead and let's do a couple clarifiers. But I do want to grab in a numerology card quick because that's where I'm guided to go. Going to grab in another numerology. The surrender card, 10, being at the end of that cycle, being at the end of a crazy situation. Progression, beautiful progression nonetheless, okay? Let's pull a numerology card before I do the clarifiers here. Woo! Okay. Oh my gosh. You're not even going to believe it. It's not these that fell. Well, you guys really want me to take all of these? No, they said these 3. Okay, got it. They said these are I could have, but we'll be here all day, you guys. Here we go. Card number 10, karmic completion. Okay, you're at the end of an old cycle here. Surrender, karmic completion. There's definitely a change in a relationship or situationship that is on its way here. 11 energy, moving forward. 10, 11, progression. Surrender. Okay, the universe is telling you, we got this. 10 energy again. They're telling you, let go. Let it go. I mean, let it go. Whatever is going on, let it go. They are here. They're taking care of what needs to happen for you. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple clarifier cards real quick. Okay, I really feel that the majority of the time needs to be spent here, but let's just do a couple real quick just to see where we're at, and we'll move forward. Okay, so let's start with this Monday, suffering in silence. Let's just get confirmation on why that's here for our Libras on the 4th. Fast momentum, the Chariot card there. There's the Libra major arcana. You're trying to come into balance. You were going too fast before. That's basically what they're saying. You were putting a lot of energy and effort, and you were burning yourself out. Yeah, you're very tired. That's what was going on here. But Justice card being in the current energy. Oh, yeah, it shows. Everything is coming back into balance. So, and then we have the Six of Swords. So, yeah, you're going to find yourself coming out of this energy. You just need to rest, okay? So, coming out of your mental thought process and that analysis paralysis, here's where you're at. You were running yourself ragged a little bit, justifiably, because you were putting a lot of effort into work into whatever it is that you were creating. You're coming into your own Libra. You're going to get back into the flow of balance. You're going to realize that you can't be everywhere at once. And once you make that decision, you have the Six of Swords energy, definitely moving in the right direction. Okay, definitely moving in the right direction. That's great. So let's find out what's going on with this Three of Pentacles. Okay, it's recognition and reward. First card out, a lot of communication, Eight of Wands. So that's a lot of loving communication. It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of text messages. It's a lot of emails. It's a lot of communication that's showing up here. Okay, definitely having something to do with work, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, and we definitely have it. There's some things that are going to be turning around as far as changing the cycle. Now, in the deck, they originally wanted to start in the reverse position, but they said, no, flip them. So now we have 8-8 that's showing up here under the World card. So what I'm going to say about that is that there's definitely, again, I told you this was financial. This is definitely going to be financial for a lot of people. The World card usually indicates the energy of what it is that we've got going on with Saturn and responsibility and change and ownership and those different types of things. And so even if I was to flip it, there is what I would say is communication about more work that needs to be done, which is where this collaboration comes from. So there is the energy of combining. Okay, there's combination. There's two people, two energies coming together to talk about how to continue this work effort. Okay. All right, let's move forward with the Wednesday energy of the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords energy for our Libra. We have the Six of Cups in the reverse position. Specifically, leave it, they said. Okay. Then we have the Three of Cups in the reverse position. Okay. Okay, that was super fast. All reversed and nope. Okay. So, yeah. This definitely is not your energy specifically, Libra. This is not really your energy. This is the energy of your partner. This has a lot to do with your partner. I really feel whatever your situationship happens to be. So here's what's going on. Getting over something that they had been spending a lot of time dealing with. Okay, Six of Cups in the reverse position definitely did not make them happy. The Three of Cups in the reverse position. Okay, and so this union shows up here with the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So this definitely, like I said, has a lot to do with shifting of finance for someone in your energy. But it is good energy though, okay? It does mean that there's builder energy, so that's good. I would be taking a look at 333, that's master energy, ascended master energy. Take a look at those, just, you know, put that into the search engine here so that you can find it. But there's a new situation that's happening for this individual, and it's going to be good. There's new opportunities that are showing up. This is growth, and that's good. So yeah, this is not negative at all. Partnerships and alliances. Well, let's just go ahead and get into it. What do we have here on this Thursday? Partnerships and alliances that is associated with Libra. You didn't come out. Okay. Partnerships and alliances. Here we go. Page of Swords, new clarity, new information. Okay. Online, the Hermit, Virgo energy. Kind of going within a little bit. Needing to see and maintain the light within the situation. Being the light in the situation. Teaching someone else. Now, there's another one that wants to come out. This is the Ace of Cups that's in the reverse position. So, it's a timing card. But they said there's another one. What do we got? Why is the Ace of Cups in reverse? Just confirm on top of the Hermit. Woo! Well, I got two extra cards. Okay, so, all right, so this is a conversation that is going to be taking place, needing to kind of go within a little bit because this person has utilized all of their energy, okay, with the Ace of Cups in the reverse position. It's like the cup is empty, but there's information that's coming that will support. We got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position that has a lot to do with, again, I said stability when it comes to finance, but we do have the Ace of Wands that shows up. So there's something that's coming in very, very quickly, and that is where the partnership and the alliance shows up. So again, whether it's you independently or your switch, your domestic partner or your situationship, whatever the case may be, there is some growth that's happening here. So therefore, when we move into the energy of Friday, you know, it does feel as though there's some more harmony, there's more balance that's coming in here within and for that base chakra, that sense of security, that sense of finance and money and the different things that you guys would need together. Let's get into a clarification about these two, please. Woo! Okay. Okay, we got one in the sideways position. Okay. So there is going to be some conversations. There's going to be some conversations. Although that there's an opportunity for this two with these two aces, and it's just about timing. As far as what's going on here with restructure, if someone is moving away from a job or your domestic partner is going through some situation, or again, if this is you, there's going to be some conversations that show up. So what we have here is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse position. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse position, but we have the Six of Wands sideways. So this is a big shift. This conversation that's getting ready to show up here is leading towards the victory and the success that needs to happen. So what I would say here is, whether it's you or your partner, Libra, you definitely need to support the change that they're making, because in the long run, it is going to work out. I don't really know any other way to show it to you except to just do it like this, just to like give you the emphasis for what's happening here. But, you know, anytime we have a shift when it comes to job or position or product or having to let something old go so something new can come in, it will shake up potentially a little bit of your balance. So the Ten of Pentacles at the end means only that you were at the end of this. Whatever was going on with those particular pentacles, that situation, you were at the end of that cycle. But that's why the ace will show back up in a little bit, because you were done with that scenario. So that's really still good energy with the choice that was made. So the Two of Wands in the reverse position, again, like I said, had something to do with the choice that was made. Just continue to support the change, because it definitely is turning into, I beg your pardon, the right decision being made at that particular moment. Okay, absolutely. So, if you are, you know, this person needed to let go of the struggle. If it was you needing to let go of the struggle, just know that you took it as far as that you could take it, and now it's time to move on. Okay, so everything is lining up the way that it's supposed to. So let's hit this Saturday energy with the emotional withdrawal, time to move on. Okay, owning the feels, feel the feels. Whoops, almost lost it, didn't. King of Wands, definitely something to do with entrepreneurial energy or work energy. Okay, whoop. There it is. Needing to gain your independence with this Nine of Wands energy. And then the Seven of Cups and the Hangman popped out together. So the Seven of Cups in the reverse position is having had made a choice with all of these different options and scenarios that were showing up, okay? There was a choice that was made. And with the Hangman in the reverse position, it means the butterfly is starting to emerge. A decision needed to be made. Something needed to be changed. We thought, we crunched, we munched, we did all those different types of things. We're done. We've gotten to our part of the epiphany at that particular moment. I like this energy for whoever it is that was going through the shift or change, because I can feel that this was not an easy decision to make. There's also, with this timing here, there's a lot of investment of time that was made in that particular relationship. Let's move forward to working, whatever the situation was. A lot of time. Heart chakra and the Magician that shows up here. Mercury talking, okay? Knight of Swords, clarity. Someone's delivering clarity quickly, okay? Knight of Swords. Okay. 7 of Wands. Staying on top of the situation. Told you. You get the Ace of Wands. Clarity. New. The information as far as timing. Those different types of things showed up. You get the 10 of Cups. Filling your cups back up. And then what we have here is the Temperance card in the reverse position. So the only thing that shows up with this one is just make sure that you are maintaining your energy. So Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius energy has a lot of the actual placement. I feel that's just more of a placement when we get to Sunday's energy, because the moon will have switched into Sagittarius on late Saturday, and Sunday it's all about that. Again, that's when Saturn goes direct. There's already a lot of magic that shows up in the air for people. A lot of different things are going on that particular day, but I feel more so than anything else is just placement of that time. And it also happens to be the 10th. So, you know, guys, I look at all the different scenarios, and I'm just telling you that there's this big ace that shows up on this particular day, which is what is needed, what is required. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the sun, the moon, the rising, and we will again pull the Starseed Oracle, and I'll pull another to sit on top of them, and I'll pull an angel card afterwards to wrap this all up for you. Okay, still looks good. Still looks really, really good. Okay. Okay. So, if I could have Libra Sun, please. What is their special information? Libra Sun. Hang on. Take off that ring. All right. Sorry. Let's shuffle up a deal. Libra Sun. Thank you. Okay, 9th house. 33. 9th house. So in this card, it's called the Faith position, and that's pretty much what it is. Hopes and fears. If I was doing a Celtic Cross version or the Astro version, then that would be the same basic information. You've got to be able to have faith that this is going to work itself out. If you had any doubts, please don't. You've got the Ascended Masters that are here telling you everything literally is going to be okay. Just give it up. Don't worry about how it's going to end up. Just know that it's going to end up well. Okay? So, Libra rising, please. Oh, come on, you guys. Libra rising. Libra rising. Thank you. Saturn. Saturn return, age, change, 50, the card here. Okay, this is timing. This is all about timing. Karmic completion, okay, for sure. Which means, again, someone spent a lot of time. All right, and if I could have the Libra moon position, that would be great. And what we have here is earth element stability. So 11 energy here. Yeah, grounding, being grounded in this energy. So it's possible that you're dealing with an earth sign, Libra, or you have a heavy placement of earth in your chart, which is where some of this is coming from. And it's very interesting that they wanted me to use the earth magic deck here for you. But let's go ahead and pull an angel card here. Now I understand why they wanted me to do that. Gotcha. Okay, so we're going to pull an angel card for all sun, moon, and rising. Oh, that was super fast. Thank you. Romance and connection. Okay, Libra. So really pay attention to your domestic partnerships. And again, if you're not in a relationship, pay attention to different changes that are going on in your work environment. Okay, that's really what you've got here. But they're saying that, you know, someone's completed their karma with that whole situation that they've been in there. Okay, They want me to go ahead and pull the Earth Magic. I will pull the Earth Magic, and then I'll pull the Starseed Oracle. All right. Wow. Well, we got 2 cards, so we're going to take them. The first one is, oh, these are very different, but yeah, I get that. Okay, so the first one is Lake, which is just be still. So when this 8 of Cups energy, because that's where they go, when this situation happens and this person needs to be moody, or maybe you need to be moody about kind of what's going on, just own the feels, but be still at this particular moment. Just be in the feels and let whatever happens happen. And then the other energy that we have here is a lot of Earth energy. We have the Desert, which is a vision quest. Now, this is a no BS card from this particular deck here. So this Earth element that comes in here with regards to stability, this is where the Magician comes in as well, and they really start to talk to you about the next situations that are coming up. Remember, we have the pineal gland, that the big expansion energy that's coming for a lot of people as well. And again, at the end of the day, it was about surrendering so that you could hear them. Take yourself out of your ego, allow the universe to be able to speak. So that's going to be meaningful to a couple people. Let's move on now into the Starseed Oracle and see if there's anything else that we can get out of this for all of you. Okay. All right, let's take a look for our Libra Sun. Okay. We have 2. One that goes along with this faith about the situation, the Masters being here, 33. There's, now, I don't know if you can actually see this very well, but on the card itself, we have a lot of palmistry that's happening, and even though you maybe can't really see it, I'm trying really hard to stretch, there's a spirit board communication that's up there. I get the feeling that some of you, this is less about your partner and more about you. Again, even if you're single or not, this has a lot to do with something that you put out into the universe that's, again, now starting to kind of come through. Faith, yeah, doors are opening. You've got portal. You decide, rewards, and the wild card. Yeah, so you created an opportunity. Universe is co-creating with you. Spirit is co-creating with you at this particular moment. This is the portal. This is the time that it was supposed to happen. So take yourself out of this mental conflict here. The Seas of Mintanka is the second card that we have. It's about seeing the potential and then bringing on the unconscious to light, which is, again, why you have to be quiet and you have to let Spirit have their conversation. Let's go to our Libra rising. What else do we have to do specifically with this whole Saturn card that happens here? What is this all about? What else do we need to know about this Saturn return? The maturity, the wisdom of the situation, allowing it to happen, knowing that this is the right time. Whoa, thank you. Trust the timing. Oh my gosh, you guys, you can't make this up. Trust the timing. Trust the wave that you came in on. Time is not running out. Okay, this is not a rush. This ascension process, these changes that we're going through right now, this is not a race. Everyone goes through their cycle when they're supposed to go through their cycle. That's all there is to it, okay? And let's go to our Libra moon with this earth element, stability coming in here. 11 energy that's coming in here. Relationship change, relationship to work if you're leaving an old one. Relationship change if you're with a partner. Doesn't have to say breakup, it means change, shift, okay? Something is shifting. And there we go, it flipped over. And we have star ancestors. Oh, you have more than one. You can't, no, just the top one. Okay, got it, thank you. So what we have here is star ancestors. There's hidden secrets. There's lost wisdom. And there's look a little bit deeper. Wow. So I want you guys to see that this goes with the vision quest. I'm going to have to do this separately because I don't know. So in the card, in case you can't see it, we have the pyramids of Giza, and we have a lot of the ancestors from the Egyptian pantheon there. I'm definitely seeing Ra. I'm definitely seeing Hathor. I'm not going to change. Well, yeah. That also is going to be either, that could be Thoth. But basically there's a lot in here. The star ancestors, okay? Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little bit deeper. I'm trying really, really hard to see if you guys can focus so that you can see that. Call on your ancestors if you happen to want to go into a vision quest, okay? Like a deep, deep, deep meditation, being very, very still, listening to what it is that they're going to share with you about those next appropriate steps. Okay, so I didn't do this last week, but I'm going to do it now as a backup to the backup, okay? We're going to go into the crystal suggestions only for the readings here, for that extra boost of support that you might need. So the pineal gland, if you get into that super deep meditation, whether it is that you're traveling with your ancestors or whether or not you're being still in silence at the lake, just owning your emotions and appreciating how far you've come and knowing that there's faith that you're going to get to this new direction. Herkimer diamond, selenite, amethyst, phenacite, if you happen to have it, any type of clear quartz would be able to support you. Oh, this is owl medicine, innocent medicine essence, snake medicine essence, coming out of the old skin and getting ready to start a new situation. Condor medicine, coming in and cleaning up the old stuff, kind of like death energy. And it's the alchemy of Thoth. Holy buckets. Did I not just share that? You guys can't make this stuff up. I freaking love my job. It's awesome. Okay, so those are the options for the pineal meditation if you happen to want to go into that. And then just as a backup to the backup, the surrender. I have a feeling we're going to have there's going to be communication. Yeah, selenite is going to be the common theme for both scenarios. Boji stones, if you happen to have them, it's a shamanic stone. I have some of those on my website. Mangano calcite, but also tiger's eye will be able to support you. And this is to help you release any thoughts of stagnation. It could be a lot of what's going on here, but it can help you feel that you are powerful and that you are creating this new scenario and this new situation. And you just need to trust the shift of the circumstances that are afoot. Okay, so I feel that's pretty solid as a reading for this upcoming week, Libra. If you didn't get everything that you needed out of this particular reading, although I hope you did, please make sure that you're taking a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, and please pay attention to that north node. Otherwise, if you did get something out of this, please make sure that you're supporting me with a like. You can comment below. You can share this content out with somebody else. Other than that, if you are looking for a personal reading, I am still taking bookings, and I have most of October open at this particular moment. I will update my calendar. There's some things that are coming up. I have most of October available. If you would like to get in and do your solar return reading, we can get into the entire, what does this year look like for you personally? Take a look in the description box below. I'd be happy to take an appointment with anyone that is called. Many, many, many blessings, you guys, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye for now.